Hello there, YouTube. What a drastic change in the weather all of a sudden. Today was supposed to be a duplicate of yesterday, and whoop, all of a sudden, there's no rain until, what did it say, Thursday. Is that right? No, whatever. I said something about the weather, and Siri's trying to tell me something. Yeah, no rain in 5 days. So, well, we'll take that. So it's 35 degrees last night. We're under a freeze warning for certain areas, and well, 35 is not exactly freezing. We've had colder days than that, and there was no warning about anything. So it must have been for the mountainous areas, because we do have a lot of hills around here, you know. But it's 42 degrees today, or now, and let's bust this Thursday out. Get one day closer to the weekend. Looks like Saturday's supposed to be really nice. It's sunny all day, like today. And Sunday, well, yeah, it was showing rain, so I didn't look that far ahead after everything changed. I like it when it makes a big change for the good, though. Man, it is just absolutely perfect out here right now. Wow. Wish I could stay. But let's head to work and bust out Thursday. Yo, come on along. 45 degrees. Look that way. It's nice. Look that way. Kind of scary.
Yeah.
But it's going to be what's going to be.
It is. Can't change it.
Nope. Not a dang thing to do about it.
Nope.
Mama?
Yes, I
Got 2 days left. Made it to old Thursday.
Yes. I like Thursday evening. That way. One more.
Anyway, let's go in there and bust it out.
Alrighty.
All right. Have yourself a wonderful Thursday there, Mama.
You too, Papa.
All right. You see you. Bye.
I love ya.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
So I have that RT-622 in here. And what's weird about this thing... Oh, I was making an adjustment on it, and I was trying to get it to... trying to make it as loose as possible. Well, it had just a little bit of the lock sticking out. And, yeah, I had Matt down here crawling through the trailer to reach up and grab this thing and, boom, release it. You gotta find somebody that can get in there. So what's weird is it'll come undone while they're going down the road. It is absolutely adjusted perfect. It was before I touched it. But she says when she locks it, so you don't have, you know, you lose the lever, then it won't come undone, or it won't unlock. But the problem is it's free to do whatever it wants. It makes no sense. It's not like the lever is getting actuated while you go down the road. And it's pretty simple. Get the keys out of my pocket or off my leg before I drop them on the ground. So, you know, the cable comes around, runs. Oh, that's cool. It just flipped upside down for me. And it gets spun. Now I got it locked. You can't see it. But when this lever lifts out, it just spins the cable and pulls it up here. Hold on, I'm gonna spin you back around again. Woo, that was fun. So what I'm gonna do, because when this thing is closed, the only tension on this thing is that spring. So I'm gonna come up with something and shim that spring to give it a little more tension, but it can't be enough that it interferes. I don't know why our air tag goes off. It's done that twice now when I moved it. When I was grabbing the garment off of where I had it sitting up there, I bumped it and their air tag goes into alarm mode. So anyway, there's enough room. You can see the spring isn't bunching too far. I'm trying to look through the camera and do this. If it went way over like that, then you would have some coil buying going on there, and that wouldn't be good. And there's just a spring up here. And anyway, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna find something and shim that spring. I had to everything neatly sits inside. I had to throw it all out so that Matt could could crawl in here and undo it. I appreciate his help. So I need to test ride this, but I want to spray down and relieve the radiators of some built up gunk that's in that thing, because the shop she was at in California said that he's seen signs of coolant leaking. Well, the water pump is, I'm telling you, orange coolant, when it leaks on something, it leaves a mark, a very distinct mark. There's not a single drop around that radiator, and the water pump. So the bottle, I was running the thing yesterday, so I couldn't do it. So now that it's cool, I need to get the bottle to the correct mark. It is at the minimum, just as the tech in California said. Get that up to the mark. And the fact that it's low is telling me that, it probably spit some out and probably got up the temperature and dribbled some out. And that's where probably seen the drip. But anyway, radiators being partially plugged. F3s are famous for it. RTs, it takes a long time for an RT to build up stuff. But, if you're riding that type of season where, lots of, bugs are around, you'll get some in there. But it's easy to clean. It has to be cool. So I'm going to roll the thing to the door, and I'm going to do the shortest of short runs ever. I'm going to hit the key, zip the thing up the hill right quick, and park it out in the wash bay out there and let it cool down. And they got different things. You just, any good cleaner, just let it sit in there to soak. But I got to wait. Just about to drop it. I don't know how well air tags like to bounce on the ground, but she's got a cover on it. Let's just take it out before I drop it. But anyway, let the radiators have to be cool to do this. And you want to back flush them with running water. And for all that's holy in the world, do not hit anything on this thing with a pressure washer. And you'll inject water into one of those fans, and you think she's, oh man, talking about problems, you shut one of them fans off. They will run with one fan, but they'll run high. It'll shock you. And if you get stuck in some crazy heat, she's going to do the run to the wall. She's going to go through every weather imaginable. She does this every single year. And if she don't just do that, I think she goes all over hex half acres. And that's coming up. That's why she's here. And get her all dialed in. That USB cable, I need to see, I guess I need to take that apart and see if that's it's so held in there. I don't know. I mean, that looks like that's part of that kit. So, I mean, that USB-A is flat in there. I don't know. And it doesn't, I mean, it's a solid piece of aluminum, so it's not like it's pinching when you tighten it down. But boy, you add this to the collector with that thing powered up, whack, that fuse is gone instantly. So I need to get with Matt and have him get a hold of her while I'm tinkering with this stuff. Need to get that radiator clean, take her for a ride afterwards, and make sure she goes down the road straight and no weird sounds or anything like that, She's going on the long haul with this thing. So I put you in wide angle lens mode so it'll try to focus a little better. Just a small zip tie underneath there, and it's bottoming out there, so it's just shy of coil bind, and you can see the lock is going completely out of the way. So that should work. I still have a shop manual for that thing from all those years back. But there she is. She opens and closes just as she should. Everything shuts and works real smooth on them until it's doing whatever it was being weird about. So if you see smoke rising up from this thing like that, don't panic. That's not actual smoke, that's just steam coming off the radiators. Man, it took me forever to clean the crap off of the bike that flew out of the radiators. Wow, them things were way worse than they looked. That was an impressive amount of stuff that came out of that thing. So they had some muck off. I think it was because they washed side-by-sides and stuff down there a lot. So I'm assuming it was probably for dirt bikes or whatever. I don't think it really matters. You can call it what you want. It's pretty much the same stuff, I'd reckon. But anyway, let that soak in. I just went out there, made sure all the stuff up top where the water is was all set to go. Walked downstairs, I hit the key, started this thing, and zipped it right upstairs. I didn't even let the coolant have a chance to warm up. Well, it's been sitting outside warming up now. But yeah, I didn't want anything hot up there. That thermostat hasn't even opened up in the amount of time. I mean, nowhere near opened up by the time I got up there. Just go around the corners and zip up the hill, and it's that side lot off there. But yeah, I should have. Dadgum phone was sitting downstairs because I was messing with it before I went up. So, I think I got a green light. Well, it's gonna make a long light. But anyway, I didn't have my phone with me. I'd have taken some photo. I actually remember bumping that mirror too. So hers is the very first one where we replaced that alternator shaft that was making the crazy noise. And you know what? I'm still in vlogging mode on this camera. I switched that back to that super view thing, and I kind of think almost like the regular vlog. Oh, that was a short shift. Almost like this vlogging mode a little bit better. One, it's way less fisheye looking. I mean, maybe it's not as, you lose that sense of speed maybe a little bit more, or maybe it works the other way around. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, it's in regular mode. It's in that de-warp mode. I always switch everything back because I vlog with this thing a lot. Sir, your tire's about to fall off. Let's do a little different route here. Anyway, on that alternator shaft, you remember it was squealing like a scalded dog. There is now we don't replace, they will not authorize unless something happened to it. They will not authorize a alternator shaft. That thing was crazy expensive. I forget what it was, but that just about made me tip over and hit the floor. But there's some special tools that are supposed to be sent, and we're gonna, just like you're doing an RC car, when your slipper clutch starts slippering, and you can no longer adjust that out, you replace the little clutches. So that's what they're doing now. So you pull the alternator off, take the shaft out. I showed you that thing where you can see the little disc in it and everything. Ooh, I could be waiting here for a minute. I lost where I was. But you just replace the slipper clutches in it. But there's some special tools. I would imagine you mount the tool, and I didn't dig deep enough to see the tools or the procedure. But that's cool. I still haven't, got an explanation. I would, obviously, it's something to do with the slipper clutches. But I heard early on they weren't sure which ones had and which ones didn't. It was something that wasn't tracked in that kind of detail, or they couldn't. I don't know if they're building it in-house or it's something, you know, outsourced. I have no idea. Well, this thing is zippy. She was broke in quite nicely. Still got the old trial by fire break in, I would imagine. I don't think she worries about that stuff. She's turn key and go. A little battle of the minis there, huh? Well, I tell you what, I can't believe, like I was saying yesterday morning, that Sasha and that stupid cat. It is something. Sasha just freezes when the cat walks by her, and you know how they rub on dogs and stuff and other cats, you know, like she's trying to rub her scent on her, going underneath her neck, and Sasha's just sitting there like, is this thing gonna bite me? And this is kind of weird. But the cat was super happy to see her as well. And Kelly said, because she kind of gets a little overzealous sometimes, and she goes up and just stuffs her nose in the cat and just takes this great big old breath, you know. And then she like nudges at it like she's trying to stir some cat scent up or something, you know. And the cat goes, nah, you're freaking me out. I gotta go with it. But it doesn't like bolt off. It just goes, nah, you're being too rough or whatever. And she gets up slowly and goes down, jumps off the porch. Can't believe old Sasha has fallen in love with a cat. I guess it's the way the road goes. I don't think I've seen so many. Oh, this is my turn anyway. Paying attention to what looked like a traffic jam. So I did take this thing off its mount, and I don't see any way of getting that thing out. And maybe that thing being installed in there is what, maybe it crushed something, but would have to be an exact fit, because I mean it looks like it was a machine installed it. It's in there so tight, the USB-A part of that thing. So it's completely disarmed, like I say. That's why it's still there, and I even had her thing plugged in just to keep it handy, you know. Oh, this thing's spunky. I don't like them like that. It makes you want to play. I'm being very easy. There's no hot rod in there. I'm telling you one thing, you romp on this one, it's gonna go. I love it when they're like that. And then you ride ones that you can tell people just overly babied them when they were breaking it in, and they're just, the rings don't seat and will never seat. And if you ever take one apart, you'll see all the blow by past the rings, and the rings just never seat right. They don't run as good, they don't perform as good. You know, you have to follow what the manufacturer says. And I mean, no, you know, let's see what the rev limiter sounds like when it's a neutral, and just, and don't lug it, because these things will let you, well, to a point, and it goes, no, and it'll just downshift for you. And but be brisk, like go from light to light, just kind of get on it a little bit, not drag race, do not be harsh to it, be brisk with it. Like I've told you before, that builds compression behind the rings and the ringland. Because, you know, compression is kind of like electricity, water. It'll take the path of least resistance. So it tries to escape behind the rings, which is a normal thing, but more so when you're being brisk on it. And it makes the rings ride a little tighter in the bore, because it's got compression behind them. And they just seat. Once they seat, they got their home and they'll stay there. I've been breaking motorcycles in that way. I don't know who was the first one that told me that, because I had one, I don't remember what it was, that just never made the power like other ones. I think a coworker had the same one. think it was a 400 Hawk or something like that. You guys remember those? The CN, or those are actually a CB. It was CB 400 Hawk. It was when they came out with that new tank. I think it was in 79 or 80, and it had kind of a super sport tank look to it. And yep, we've done it ever since. And back when I was racing, I did take those motors apart, and of course that article I read was probably about 20 or 30 years after I was doing all that stuff, and I remember just being shocked. I remember my CBX, my VF 750F, my dirt bikes and stuff like that. I'd always take them apart, and the piston was absolutely brand new. I had an issue with a air filter on a, I don't remember what it was, XR 500 or something, and it breathed dirt, and I got talked into using one of those dirt sucking air filters. You know, the ones that look like they got a sky. Hey, hello there, see this guy. Well, meet that see this guy. Whoa, you got no, don't be looking at each other like that. I'm telling you right now, get the he and she together of the sea to skies, and next thing you know, there'll be a Riker version of the sea to sky. I seen them eyeballing each other. Ain't fooling nobody. But yeah, I found out real quick, using them air filters is a super bad thing. You get people go, well, the factory teams use those things, you know. Yeah, they take them apart after every race. Do you have the money and the time to do that? Heck no. You know, when you wear something out, the factory's handing them another, you know, piston cylinder set. No, you got to go down and pay retail for it at the local pickle shop. Man, this thing runs good. You grab a handful of this thing, your eyes are gonna go wide open. It is spunky. This feels so lively. But anyway, there's one coming around the bend to get me. But anyway, thanks again. What you see down there, Sasha? She's digging around those. I'll flip that other log over. There was some underneath there, but here's a closer look where you can see where those hives were inside the hollow of that tree. What do you think of that? Does that seem tasty to you? I'm sure. Ooh, look at this. Oh, she's gonna do the rocks in the water. Wow. Look at that. That was a huge hive. We're down here. She's throwing a bunch of rocks in the water. She had a ball. That smells good, huh? Here's big Tavoosh. She had a ball the last time she came down here. Oh yeah, that'll make a loud splash. What is that, Sasha? She's going, are them frogs jumping in there? Danny done. He done got on the backside. Now he's on the island again.
I hit it right on it.
Yeah, you did. That was a direct bullseye.
And I was
I want to see how Danny comes across this water. He did it last time, I didn't see him. Let's see where Danny goes across the water here.
He's stuck.
Did you see that jump?
No.
There you go. Splash, splash.
Is he gonna fall?
No, he's already past it now. Oh, he's got another one. He's got to jump over. Come on, Danny. Jump. You can make it. You're the... Oh, you got to cheat and go around.
Get
I know, it's growing fast, isn't it? So is our lawn. You'd swear it'd been 2 weeks since I mowed the lawn. Oh, I think we might have some elk out here. Hold on. Yep, definitely elk right there.
He was drinking the dirty water.
Ah, he sure was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Look at that, one just sitting right there. That's really cool. Okay, here's the better view. I went down. Come on, finger, I can't grab the zoom ring. Here it goes. Try to hold this. Got Sasha on one side. Oh, there's one in that opening there, but it's walked off. You can kind of see the tail of one.
Look at Daddy.
Sasha make it really hard to hold the phone still. That's cool. Put that in perspective. That's what it looks like to the naked eye out there. You want to go to that bridge right there? There's a creek underneath there. Okay. Okay, if Sasha will sit still. That's where they're going to spend the night tonight, I would imagine. Right there on the side of that mountain. Or that little pasture there, anyway.
One time a big slug got on my foot.
Big slug did?
And
Look
I
at
was barefoot.
Creek that goes through here. Here's the other side. And that's the one that's running down and going underneath the culvert or little bridge thing they got going out to their house. Uh-oh. I think they see us. They're all on their feet. Come on, let's go. We're disturbing them. Sasha, you go down there, that's a point of no return. You'll be drug up by the neck. I don't think you'll be happy with that. Once you see, look, you hardly walk up it. Oh, that's beautiful. Hello there, YouTube. Yes, that's an old Garmin display. Mama goes, you're throwing that away?
Yeah.
Got some craft idea or something that...
It's gonna look good when it's done.
Yeah, she's got an idea. She's telling me before we even got in the car leaving.
Yeah.
She goes, you gotta go to the back. I go, what do you mean? I said, she just didn't spit it out. There's no room to put my backpack and stuff in the back seat because all the seats are all folded up, you know?
Yeah.
Open up the door. What is that?
It's a project.
Yeah. But anyway.
We'll show you when it's done.
Yeah.
There we go.
So anyway, another cool day. Fixed the trailer. Took to see this guy for a ride. Just got a cable to sort out. And or, I don't know, run something else up there. I imagine it's pretty important to have her quad lock powered up there, but
yeah,
there's other ways to do it. But on that, I think we're gonna flip out on you.
All right. Well, thank you
Not in
guys
a bad
so
way.
much. Yeah, not in a bad way.
Don't freak out.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same Smoak time, same Smoak channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. All right.
And we'll see you tomorrow on our Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be nice like this through the weekend.
Yeah, cross your fingers. Well,
Yeah.
not as nice as this, but not raining.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah, today was supposed to be which was supposed to rain again off the sunshine.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
The
Not
weekend's
warm
supposed to be
though. That's why
cloudy.
we're sitting right here. Not
Yes,
warm.
it is not warm out there. It's
Right.
very, deceiving.
Yeah.
Ooh, sunshine. No, not warm.
Yeah. Got gas at GC's again. What is it with the wind blowing through there?
I don't know. You stand there and just sit there.
I
and shut
know.
her. Yeah.
But anyway, we'll talk to you in the morning. Appreciate you watching.
Yes.
Bye bye now.